Hey guys, I'm watching the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and John Carpenter is getting his star.
Everybody. Wow. Dr. Carpenter. That was a new one. I didn't know you were a fucking doctor. That's awesome.
I had no idea that he was getting a star, but they're talking about it right now.
I'm going to start with saying everything that I'm going to say, John's going to hate. So let's just get that out of the way right now. John and I share many, many things in common. We both love Godzilla. Right?
You know, I love John Carpenter.
We love
The Thing.
Music, and we love scaring the hell out of
Big Trouble Little China.
So it shouldn't be a surprise that we've been friends for around 30 years.
No.
So knowing John the way I do, after we've been together on about a dozen films, the one thing I can tell you is John would rather hear about you than talk about himself.
It's just great.
He prefers not to be put on a pedestal or showered with praise. Yet,
Did you know that? Did you know that he was getting a star tonight today? Did you guys know that?
So,
They live.
whatever I say, oops, no, I just read the same one again.
I mean, the Ghost of Mars.
With his films, John jokes that he wants infinite mortality, but the truth is,
Escape from LA.
already has it. That's John Carpenter. Look, he has
Man, you can't, Halloween, 70, what was it, 78? That's my favorite movie, bro.
Camera wipe, accompanied with
And so,
and it's John Carpenter. I'm honored to be here and celebrate.
they're giving him a star today, yesterday. And
Hey, can I get paid?
Halloween has to be
I didn't even have to look that shit up.
has to be the number one movie of all time when it comes to Hollywood.
He's bled for it and continues to follow his dream to this day.
And I think he's coming up pretty soon. Right now we have Greg Nicotero,
And today's about recognize his magnificent and unprecedented.
and I'm waiting for him to come up on the podium and talk.
If I started naming the filmmakers that have been influenced by him, we would be here for a month because it's pretty much
But
everybody in Hollywood.
man, come on,
I
man.
can tell you the people that weren't influenced by John, but that would be kind of boring.
This John Carpenter.
And I couldn't find anybody. So, so it's with great pride that I'm here in great company with Kurt and Keith and Adrienne and Clea and all these amazing people, all that I've worked with, Dean Cundy and Larry Franco,
I mean,
Garris, paying tribute to my.
he lived in Hollywood for a while.
So I'm grateful to be here, and I think the one thing I'm going to hope is by the time this ends, we're finally going to find out if.
This is just great. This is great.
So that's how we're going to end it.
This is just awesome.
John, I love you to death. Thank you very much.
This is amazing. It's a great ceremony I'm watching right now. And, if you didn't see, Halloween, the original.
All right, before we introduce our next speaker, we have a number of celebrity friends of John's.
There's a lot of friends here, celebrity friends.
By the way, speaking of the audience, you all are great. You are really involved.
Oh, and by the way, they're all sitting down by the hotel.
Even the traffic cop was cheering. All right, first, our guest. Once the motorcyclists pass. Actress Adrienne Barbeau.
Oh, nice. There's a lot of celebrities over here. Julie Carmen is here.
Actor Nick Castle.
Nick Castle. Hell yeah.
Filmmaker Dean Cundy.
Oh, man.
Actress Clea Duvall.
Diva Duvall.
Director Mick Garris.
Everybody's there. Well, except for Kurt Russell.
Please welcome to the stage another Walk of Famer.
Oh, here's Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Here's Kurt Russell. Oh, shit. Oh, hell yeah.
It's kind of terrifying because the one thing I don't like to do is let John Carpenter down, so
Oh,
I should have figured.
let's see what Kurt is going to say.
Didn't do that. Okay, before I say say a few words, just a quick little story, because it'll come back to play. Maybe give you an idea of the relationship between myself and John. We'd already done a couple of movies together. We'd done Elvis and we'd done Escape from New York.
Elvis, Escape from New York.
And the next thing, John was doing The Thing.
The Thing.
Kind of going back and forth on casting ideas, and he was already shooting with Larry. They were up in.
I didn't think he was gonna show up, guys. I really didn't think so.
He called me on the phone. We got together, just talking about the show, and he said, "Yeah, I'm having a tough time with this because I'm gonna show you something." He showed me the film. He said, "See the problem?" I said, "No, it's great. What is it?" He said, well,
Kurt Russell looks pretty cool. He's I know he has his winery up in Northern California, but he's down here in Hollywood. He's talking about John Carpenter.
Started talking about the character of McCready, and anyway, I ended up playing it. So now I got to go to wardrobe. I go to wardrobe, and I'm still trying to figure some things out.
That's true. This is really awesome, bro.
I'm noticing this ridiculously large sombrero over in the corner.
It's really cool.
I'm kind of looking at it, and finally I said to the wardrobe gal, I said, "What's the deal with the sombrero?" She said, "Oh, that's your hat."
The sombrero.
I'm not wearing that hat. That's insane. That's a hat wearing a man. I'm in a helicopter. It won't even fit. There's no possible way. John walks in the room and he goes, "Hey." And I kind of, "Hey, man." Pointed to the sombrero and he went, "It's going to be great, man."
He's got to wear the sombrero in the helicopter.
If I had $1 for everybody who's come up to me and said, "Hey, your sombrero, man," I'd have more money than I made on the movie. I'll tell you that. I suppose the single most accurate accolade that quickly comes to my mind today that describes John Carpenter receiving this particular star embedded with his name.
You should don't have a lot of directors getting a star.
How totally deserving of that honor John is.
And Kurt Russell is freaking awesome.
There are very, very few directors whose signature is
Where's Jeff Bridges, bro?
Stamped upon a film that within 30 seconds of viewing it, the informed watcher can boldly and confidently say out loud, "Oh, that's directed by so-and-so."
This is good.
John Carpenter is one of those rare, very few so-and-so.
Oh my God, dude. I can't believe
John
this.
John Carpenter film is exactly that.
Are you kidding me, bro? This is a John Carpenter film.
He so often created the concept, the whole idea for the movie. He wrote it, directed it, produced it, wrote and performed.
He did everything. He did everything. The music,
innovative cameras,
the cameras,
that truly created
the writing,
cinematic change, etc., etc. Of course, he cast it, edited it.
Oh God!
Now,
he cast the thing.
Is always grateful for the opportunity to work with directors whose work they've witnessed and admired.
This is good.
Especially if that director's work.
Kurt Russell came down. I respect you, bro.
As well as official cinema aficionados, let's call them. But that doesn't always happen at the same time. A huge audience.
I love it.
The accolades, the recognition. In some cases, in terms of appreciation,
I gotta get another course.
The audience can be far, far ahead of some of those aficionados, and in some cases, for very, very various reasons, it might be the other way around. They love it.
We love it, bro.
People get to see it right away.
We love it.
Thank God for video.
Videos.
With film.
Straight to video, man.
The advent of time itself has a very interesting and organic way of allowing the cream to rise to the top.
Yep.
And either way is discovered.
Got Blockbuster.
That test of time is undeniably a dominant factor in the overall evaluation.
Oh man, hell
level
yeah.
Of appreciation of
hell yeah.
Career. And when it comes to John Carpenter's career, that test of time has resulted in a very, very large bucket full of cream.
Thanks, bro.
And it was churned by the hands of John Carpenter.
Yeah. Yes.
Obviously, an actor should and would be grateful for the opportunity to work.
I'll do this. I'll edit this tomorrow or whatever.
That filmmaker.
We'll see.
But to get that opportunity 5 times.
5 times. 5 times.
As we had.
Big Trouble Little China.
All of you.
The Thing.
Well, that actor should be inducted into the Lucky Hall of Fame. That would be me. It's the truth.
Yeah.
So, John, on a very personal note,
Oh, God. Here
I'd
we
just
go.
like to say thank you for the many opportunities you provided for me that nobody else would have,
Thank you, bro.
and the opportunities to act and just be a part of a John Carpenter film.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, and congratulations on today.
Oh, that's...
So I'm going to leave this with you guys pondering that
kills
all
me.
the way from the beautiful hills and country roads of Bowling Green, Kentucky to Hollywood's Walk of Fame, there's nobody more deserving, my friend, than John Carpenter.
That kills me, bro. Thank you. Thank you.